Oh, hey, it must be that annual time of year where Anita Sarkeesian has a really dumb take and I have to talk about her. I'll see you again in 2022, Anita. Let's get into it. Skip it up and that up. Okay, so I remember talking about this as a much fatter dude living in a different place in front of a microphone in 2018, where Ninja explains, this comes from a Polygon article, by the way. Ninja explains his choice, not to stream with female gamers. And to summarize it, because I'm going to talk about, he talks to the New York Times again about it in more detail, is that, look, there's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of rumors that start as soon as you stream with a female streamer or personality, people think that you're in bed with them sometime. I know, me, the old average-looking dude that I am, people think like if I stream with Liana Kurzner, oh, you bet he's sleeping with her, or are they dating? What happened to Rich's wife? Because I'm streaming with a female. How do you instantly think that? I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, okay, so there's a female. Why is everyone freaking out? But that's, I guess, human nature, and that's the way it is. And he's like, look, I'm happy in my marriage. It's not that we're jealous. It's not that, but it just all of those rumors, all of that could put a strain on your marriage, and I don't want to deal with it. And I agreed with him on that take. Many people in the gaming community, especially women, were angry with it because they're like, oh, that's very sexist to say. It's very sexist to do. It holds women in the gaming community back. But my take was, if I was in Ninja's shoes or anybody's shoes, my personal life and my happiness and my marriage are more important than me. I think it's the right term, virtue signaling. If I'm using the wrong words there, if me having a female streamer on is going to cause a lot of drama, cause a lot of strain in my relationship, just cause a lot of strain in my personal life, I don't want to deal with it. It's not that I don't think women could be equal in gaming. It's not that I think men are better than women. It's just that as soon as I stream with someone of the opposite sex, people lose their minds. And I don't want to deal with the nonsense of that. And I could relate to that, and I defended him, and I get it. And he's sexist. He has such a huge platform, and he's holding women back. No, he's not doing that. He's not doing that. But anyway, before we get into what Michele Morrow and Anita Sarkeesian lose their minds about, he was just in a New York Times article. This is from January 24th, 2021, and the issue was brought up again. And this is what he was asked, and this is what he had to say. A few years ago, you said you didn't want to play with female gamers, which to me only underscored more of the crap that women have to deal with online. What did that controversy teach you about the gender dynamics of gaming? And he responds with, oh man, there's so much. This kind of goes with what I was saying about how I wish that there were some ways to police what people say to women in video games. The second a girl's voice comes over the mic, guys lose their it's like, holy, a girl playing a video game. And I got to admit, that's still true. I hear it too. Like, who cares? Who cares? I don't understand why people, but I guess a 14-year-old dude is still going to lose his mind because they're 14 and they're idiots. But it just baffles me in 2021 that people really still give a crap like that. But anyway, it's astonishing that someone could think it's okay to say stuff like that to a woman. But with the level that I'm at and that a lot of top streamers are at, it's like how it is with actors. I don't want to start drama, but Justin Timberlake, he's married, was filming a movie, was at a bar, was holding hands with an actress. They were just working together. But all it takes is one moment, and now it's horrible, even if it's just accusations. Accusations are what made me say that about female gamers. I was like, I'm going to do anything in my power to make sure that no one could even start a rumor or make YouTube clickbait videos, because you know those would happen. Like, come on, man. He's 100% right about that, but he continues. Ninja is playing with this person a lot lately. They're flirting. Here's a clip. You know how to make it never happen? You don't let it happen. That's what was going through my head. I still stand by not having a lot of alone time with a woman in general if you're a married man. I mean, they could be your best friend. That's totally cool. But if I randomly started playing with a woman no one knows, people are going to start talking. So if I am going to play with female gamers, I do it with a big group so that it's not a one-on-one interaction. And again, especially at his level, I get it, man. I get it because I see it at my paltry level. You know, he has like 50,000 people watching him per stream, at least the last time I checked. Haven't watched in a while. On a good day, I have 1,200. I can only imagine if he had a female. Like I said, I've had Liana Kersner on my live streams. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, she's a female. She's this, she's that. Of course, people are saying whatever. Oh, she has huge boobs or blah, blah, blah. I know Liana, so she'll laugh at that. And it's like, just let her. She's here to talk about video games. Why is everyone like wondering if we hooked up? First off, she's in a different country and she's married. And secondly, like, that's not the context at hand. We're talking about gaming. But as soon as there's a female there, they lose their minds, and it's true, and it sucks. It's not fair. I do feel bad for women that it's that way. And if you say it's not, I will laugh in your face because I see it with my own eyes. When I had Sweet Anita on my channel, everyone's like, "Oh, what's going on here?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What's going on?" There's nothing going on. I'm talking about her. She's a huge Twitch personality. She suffers from Tourette's, and I want her to talk about it. That's it. That is it. So if you tell me that it doesn't happen, oh, Rich, what are you woke now? Dude, these eyes see it. I have the receipts right here. So if you tell me it doesn't happen, that I'm just being a woke cuck, I'm going to tell you you're a moron. Because you are, and that's a fact. Well, anyway, Michele Morrow, she's an internet personality. She's a voiceover actress. She has a podcast as well. She took issue with Ninja's New York Times article. And because the internet is the internet and there's a bunch of basement-dwelling nerds on the internet, she got harassed because of it. I'm not quoting harassed saying she didn't get harassed. I'm quoting harassed because I don't know the level of harassment. If I get told to off myself every day and I get called a fat turd every day, after other things I've been through, I don't consider that harassment anymore. I just consider that welcome to the internet. So I don't know. Maybe she is receiving true harassment. I don't. That's why I did the quotes. But anyway, so she said after she complained about his New York Times article initially, and then she started receiving harassment because of it. And this is what she wrote on Twitter: a sampling of the daily harassment I received from Ninja's followers. A couple days ago, I pointed out that his stance on not playing with women, double down in his recent New York Times interview, is harmful to us. Sucks for you that he wants to make sure the sanctity of his marriage, his personal life stays good, and he wants his personal life to be totally separate from his public life. Too bad. But he tweeted that I don't know shit, but his followers prove my point. So this is the message that she got. You seriously idiotic. I could already tell that this is from a 12-year-old. Anyway, Ninja doesn't play with other women because, one, they are horrible at it. Love the grammar there. Also, he has a wife. Imagine spending all the time game chatting with other women Jesus, if you were his wife, wouldn't that make you uncomfortable, idiot? You really consider that harassment? I've read this before a few times, but like it really sunk in this time. Michele, oh man, can I live in your bubble? Michele, can I can I live in your ivory tower? I deal with and I consider my streams shockingly fairly troll free. I have between, let's say, 800 and 1,200 people that watch my streams, and I stream daily each evening between 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, that's a shameless plug I just threw in there, spur of the moment. Come check out my streams. I literally have someone who's a mod in my streams, and I don't have toxic streams. I really don't. You come see one. Come see one. But I only have 2 rules for my streams. 1, you can't spam. And 2, you can't put up physical threats. Like you can't say you're going to come shoot me. And 3, you can't put out personal information. But and my streams, like I said, are considered fairly non-toxic. You may see my nipples from time to time, but that's a different story. I still deal with this stuff. That's harassment to you? You have no idea. You have no idea. You come out of your bubble, take the staircase down from the high ivory tower that you're in, and I'll let you know that this is nothing. This is nothing. If you're crying about this, quit the internet. Now, as I say this, and I'm going to have to say it again, I do not condone anybody, because I'm criticizing them here, to be harassed. As a matter of fact, before in the past, when there was a credible threat that the FBI said that was out there against Anita Sarkeesian, I completely condemned it and actually lost a bunch of subscribers and got a bunch of crap for it. So I'm just letting you know how the real world works. And I'm a guy, too. Guys are supposedly receiving less threats than women do. If this is the worst that you're receiving, I'll show you some receipts, Michele. I'll show you some receipts to show you this is nothing if you consider it. I get this stuff. Like, I just ignore this. This is stuff I get in my, because I have my Twitter DMs open, because sometimes I do receive, like, there are people that don't follow me. Maybe it's a company that wants to send a product. Maybe it's someone on Twitter that just wants to let me know important info, which has happened plenty of times. Like, I get this kind of stuff every day. You know what I do? I either just don't read it or I delete it. There's no physical threat here to you. There's nothing else here. The person who wrote this has maybe like a third grade vocabulary. Boo-hoo. Cry me a river, Michele. Seriously? And here are the other ones too. These. Oh my God, I would have to quit the internet because of it. That's it. It's over. She has the names crossed out, which is good. Why are you trying to cancel Ninja? It's not his responsibility to parent kids. Someone leaving the middle finger emoji. Oh no, man! I would have to go into my underground bunker for these. You're dumb going after Ninja. The vocabulary, man. Can't talk trash to Ninja even though you yourself is trash. You suck. Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Or bitch, WTF is wrong with you? Why the TF should a streamer who streams games, and she doesn't show the rest of it. And there's this one here. Blank yourself, you ugly fat blank. Blanking emo, go hang yourself. Oh. I totally condemn that. It's disgusting. Okay. Here's something I will say right now. To all the children or basement dwelling man children that leave comments like this, you're disgusting. You're absolutely terrible. You're horrible human beings, and you need to get laid and you need to get a life. There, I said it. But if I got these comments, which I do almost on a daily basis, if not a daily basis, you know what I do? I don't care. It's the internet. This is what people do. All the time. Like I said to you, I have a mod named Rich is Fat and Ugly. Kids. So I go, oh my God, I'm being harassed daily on a stream. No, it's what it is. You give people the power to be anonymous. Guess what? They're going to be horrible. I get this kind of stuff every day on the internet. And I know I'm already going off on my tangent, but it just makes me so the pearl clutching and the wanting to be a victim. This is the internet, Michele. Welcome. And I'm a guy. If this is all you, I'm envious. If this is all you deal with, I'm kind of envious of it. I've been swatted a couple times. I've had pictures of my significant other's kids put on the internet, and their kids had nothing to do with me. So I won't even put my kids on my videos. Like, if this is all you deal with, man, I wish it was you, because I deal with a hell of a lot more. But I don't care. I don't care. I get these comments, similar comments, all day, every day, because if you are a public figure, you get them. Doesn't matter male or female, doesn't matter your sexual preference. This is how people are on the internet. Deal with it. And she goes on to show the New York Times article he just did in late January. And of course, this sets off Anita Sarkeesian. Now, of course, Ninja said, hey, like, I dismiss these people and I condemn them for doing it. I'm paraphrasing here, but if I went into everything that was said back and forth here, this would be review the Schindler's List length video of Ninja Review Tech USA. So this video will go on forever. It's already going on for quite a bit. So Ninja, and people went after Ninja saying, how come you don't disavow this? And I'm like, So I pointed this out on Twitter, but they're like, Rich, you disavow people that are sexist. You disavow people that are racist. But here is the thing. Well, anyway, let me read what Anita Sarkeesian wrote, and then we'll get back to that. I have that in my notes. So Anita, looking for a way to be relevant again, of course, wrote back because Ninja wrote, they are not true fans if they are attacking people. I never encourage any of my audience to harass people. And she wrote, and I'll actually reference that later on. I just mentioned that, but I'll reference that later on as to why he just kind of is a wallflower about it. You, Ninja, literally create and regularly reinforce an environment where women are considered inferior. No, he doesn't. He just says he doesn't want to stream with women because it would cause rumors and cause a strain on his marriage. He's never said that women are inferior. He's never said that women are inferior. I will tell you right now, there are many women that kick ass at video games, and a lot of women in this gaming community on their worst day could wipe their ass with my best gaming skills, and I'll be the first to say that. You don't just throw your hands up when they harass and abuse female streamers and say they aren't true fans. Take some responsibility for the power you wield. Oh, I can't wait to get into that in a minute. The context for this tweet, she's talking about now Michele's tweets. The context for this tweet is that Ninja's fans, unsurprisingly, are harassing female streamers for being critical of his sexism. But it's not sexism. He just doesn't want that weight and strain on his marriage because I've seen it firsthand. You don't get it. Either you don't care to get it and you're like, Ninja, hey man, you got a big platform, or rather you be rich and miserable and have it affect your personal life because you need to help a community further their careers, or you're just oblivious that you don't realize. Maybe because I'm a guy and I see every time I have a female personality on my streams, which I'll continue to do. I personally don't give a but I can understand it because every time they think I'm having sex with whoever's on the stream with me. Every time. Every single time. I'm just not popular enough for like big channels like Keemstar to talk about it. They don't care. If I was getting 2 million views a video, there would probably be drama videos about it. Okay, either you don't get it or you don't care to get it, but it's 100% true what he's saying. If he streamed with female streamers, the rumor mill would be ridiculous, and even if they're both very secure in their marriage, Ninja and his wife, it would still cause strain, and he doesn't want to deal with it, and I get it. So, like I was saying before, Rich, you go after people that are sexist and people that do things like this to other people in the community. As a matter of fact, you just said you made a video talking about how you condemned anyone threatening Anita, and I still do to this day. I think it's disgusting. Ninja doesn't do that. Why? I could tell you why. Because all of his sponsors want him to be a wallflower. I've talked about this before, and it ties into this too. Why do you think the most popular people in the YouTube community, whether it be tech, whether it be fashion, whether it be, never talk about politics, never talk about anything? They'll never condemn or condone anything because the sponsors don't want you to. They want you to be a wallflower because here's the thing. I'm going to let you in on a secret. People that are racist, people that are homophobic, people that just KKK members, QAnon, you name it. They have money in their pockets to spend on products too. And to these corporations, money is green. They don't care where it's coming from. So if you're as generic as possible, and then what they'll want you to do, what they would want Ninja, here's what happens to, I call it the white bread community, where there is, they make sure that they offend absolutely nobody. I call them the white bread community. Doesn't matter what category they're in on YouTube or whatever, or they're celebrities or whatever. They'll want you to put out like a generic, non-abrasive statement condemning something on the social media platform of your choice, where it's just like, I completely condemn the racism that I saw in my live stream. It is wrong and I don't like it. And that's it. Or they'll have their PR person write them a tweet and they'll put it up, a link up on TwitLonger, and that's it. They don't want hot takes because psychos have money too. Losers have money too. And those corporations want their money as well. So they want you to be as white bread and boring as possible so you offend absolutely nobody. And I'm sure that major corporations that sponsor Ninja, like EA, for example, they used to anyway, they're like, shh, Don't have any takes on anything. Have no takes on anything, because there may be a bunch of sexist virgin losers in your streams, or not. Or even if it's temp, he has a huge following, millions of people follow Ninja. Even if 5% of those people are sexist virgin losers, that's a lot of money that a corporation can miss out on. So EA or Nike or whoever else is sponsoring Ninja, Logitech, I'm not sure those are his sponsors, but you get my point. Or like, shh, angry losers have money too. We want their money as well. That's why. See, I don't care. I'll tell you if you're sexist, if you're racist, if you're homophobic. I'll tell you that you're a piece of shit. As a matter of fact, that's why remember the oneangrygamer.net? I was on his list of traitors to America back after the George Floyd incident happened. I think he's oneangryvirginloser.net. And I don't care. I'll say something like that. But you won't see me having I have sponsors, but there's companies that will shy away from me because they're like, oh man, those people, there's a lot of people that were against Black Lives Matter. And there's a lot of people that, don't care about George Floyd or think he deserved it. So Rich said that he supports what happened in Black Lives Matter, and he was horrified by what happened to George Floyd. And yes, I saw the entire police tape of what happened to him. Oh man, there's a lot of racist people out there that have money in their pockets. Yeah, we're not going to work with Rich because we want their money too. So that's why my point being, it's long-winded what I said, but that's why he does it. That's why it's like, and here's the thing too. I just called out a whole bunch of people. I don't give a shit. But there's people in my streams that say stupid crap all the time. Am I going to sit there instead of conversing with the 95% of my audience that's sane? Am I going to sit there block, and pull a Wings of Redemption and beg my mods to block anybody who says anything? Come on, man. It's not practical. It's not practical. And of course you have people crying too. Isn't it sexist not to stream with women? No. If his point with streaming was women, and he said, yeah, I don't think they have the abilities that I have, or yeah, I don't know. Streaming with women just bothers me. It's just not the way it works. And I rather have my team. If he said things like, I'd rather have my team be all males, or if I'm going to be playing Battle Royale, I'd rather be playing with a male because they're more capable than a female, then yes, that's very sexist, flat out very sexist. But he's not saying that. He's saying, look, if I stream with a woman, every time I stream with a woman, the rumor mill just churns up, and people always think I'm either sleeping with her or wanting to date her or cheating on my wife or everything like that. I just rather have the drama not be there. No, that's not sexist. What happens if he was, here's the thing. What happens if he was gay and he was married? He's like, I don't want to stream with other men. I get it. That people, there will be rumor mills that way too. But you know what's interesting though? And I don't have a homophobic bone in my body. You know what's interesting though? If he was gay and married to another man and said he wouldn't stream with other men because he wanted everyone, there would be there's a speculation, but there would be a totally different take. Like, oh man, he's so happy in his marriage. He's so happy in his marriage. I'm glad he really wants to, keep the sanctity of his marriage. It's really important to him. I guarantee you, if he was gay, and this is probably going to be a take that's going to piss a lot of people off, but I think people with common sense will realize it's true. If he was gay and married to another man, and he said he wouldn't stream with women for the same reason, the same people that are crying right now would applaud him. Because there's a double standard. It's common sense be damned. It's all about you're either in my camp or you're in someone else's camp. We don't care about nuance. We don't care about context. We just care about someone being for our team. Mark my words, if Ninja was gay and married to another man, all of this hoopla going on, complaining about the fact that he won't stream with, like if he wouldn't stream with another man because he's gay and married to a man, he would be applauded and there wouldn't be these complaints. It's a double standard and it's bullshit. Look, here's my take, and I'm going to bring my point home and then we'll end this video. Like I said, I would stream with another woman. I wouldn't give a crap. But I'm also not on his level, anywhere near it, remotely near it. And I'm sure it's a lot of stress. And you know damn well that if you stream with another woman, there would be clickbait videos. Like he said, there would be a whole bunch of videos looking to make ad revenue talking about his personal life. And he'd rather just not deal with it. And you know what? I give him credit, man. Minus when this comes up, there's no drama in his personal life. To me, I mean, there'll be like people criticizing some of his takes, but for a streamer of his caliber, he's fairly drama free. And you know what? I respect him for it. If he came out and said women were inferior to him at gaming and going along and went with that story or that dialogue, then yes, he said he would be sexist without a doubt. But wanting to keep his personal life out of it and knowing how the internet is and how vitriolic it can be, and if he streamed with a woman, there would be all of these rumors out there and it could hurt his personal life. I think it's a smart choice that he's making, and I totally understand it. If you think I'm sexist because I understand it, then so be it. I know I'm not sexist. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.